Hey Capricorns, welcome to your love reading for whenever you are led to view this message. Hope you guys are doing great. We are going to do two spreads today. The first one is going to be for my super single Capricorn collective. And then the second one is going to be for the not so single Capricorns, those who are thinking about, talking to, dating, committed, whatever, in a relationship. We will see what is going on for all of you, but let's jump in for my super single Capricorn collective and take a peek at what energy is surrounding you right now when it comes to your romantic life and relationships. First card out we have is sleep on it. Think before you speak, get rest, don't sabotage, call it a day, need a break, and sleep deprived. Let's pull another oracle card. See what else is happening. And we have new moon in Pisces. Meditate and contemplate. And let's see what final card we have out for my Capricorn collective. And we have the journal. All right, Capricorns, there is a lot of quiet energy here for you when it comes to your relationship path. That there is a need for you to really sort of stop and think about what it is that you are looking for out of a relationship, out of a partner. It almost feels as though this is the time for you now to actually manifest what it is that you want. It feels like right now is very much a preparation phase for you. So we have you getting lots of rest, sleep on it, meditate, contemplate, journal. So this may be something that you might think about writing out your list of what it is that you're looking for in terms of a relationship or a partner. How do they make you feel? What do they look like? What is that experience like? So if you're into scripting or journaling or, some sort of creative writing to sort of create your future, now seems to be a very good time to do that, because it feels like there's a lot of thoughtfulness that's going to have to go into this process for you. It's going to start with you being still and sort of quieting your mind to figure out exactly what it is that you want. So where you are currently in your relationship journey, we have the 10 of air, which is the 10 of swords. Whew. All right, so Capricorn, it feels like you've been through some things, right? It feels as though you are in a bit of a healing process when it comes to romance. That the daggers in your back they're still a little bit fresh, whether you sort of acknowledge that or believe it or not. It feels as though that's one of the big things that is present right now when it comes to you and finding love, is that there's a need for healing, that there's been some disappointment, that there's been some betrayal in the past. And I don't think that this has been in the very distant past either. It feels like something that is relatively fresh, maybe within the past few weeks or the past handful of months, but something that you're not quite over yet. Looking at your biggest challenge right now, we have the King of Fire. Where's the passion? Where's the excitement? And that seems to be a recurring theme with the earth signs. There seems to be this element of passion or excitement that's missing, especially from the singles. And so it feels like that's where you are right now, is like you almost can't bring yourself to be excited about the prospect of a new relationship because you're still a little bit raw from whatever it is that's happened in the past. Now, what it is that you need to embrace, we have the 5 of water or the 5 of cups in reverse. So the 5 of cups is a card that is crying over spilled milk. It's regret. It's the feeling of loss and disappointment. Right? And we have that in reverse for you. So I feel like Spirit is saying, you know what, Capricorn, it's time to let this go. Like, maybe think about the fact that whatever happened, even if it was in relationships, the ending of them, dealing with not so great people can be absolutely traumatizing. It's painful and it takes a while to get back on your feet. But you know what? This person was not a loss for you. You didn't miss out on anything. You didn't lose out on anything. They made space for someone better. So whatever disappointment you've experienced when it comes to this past person, it feels like Spirit is saying, wrap your arms around the fact that you are not missing out on anything. That this person was not worthy. There's no loss here. It may have been harsh, it may have been disappointing, but this person, this situation was not serving you. So take comfort in the fact that you deserved better. And the universe cleared this person out of your way so you could get that. And so you could have the time and space to think about the type of person, the type of relationship that you actually want and deserve. So one thing to sort of let go that you might think about letting go, we have the Page of Water or the Page of Cups in reverse. And so this is, what's a good way to say this? The pages are messengers, right? So there may have been a little bit of a part of you that was waiting for this person to come back, that was waiting for them to sort of show some remorse, to come back and sort of make things better, to take the swords out of your back. And Spirit is kind of saying to let that go. It's time to release that. It's time to release that because this person was not a prize. There's no loss. There's no loss for you. And we also have the Page of Fire. So it almost feels too that this person, there may have been a lot of attraction between you two. There may have been, it's almost as if when they called you or when you saw their name pop up, like you got butterflies, you got little knots, like this person excited you, right? They brought some element of happiness to you, but not enough that was able to withstand whatever it is that happened. I feel a rather manipulative energy from this person where they may have been super in and out. There may have been an element of breadcrumbing here that sort of left you in a really not great place. And Spirit is saying that it might be time to let that go. With their in and out energy, their sweet whispers and all of that good stuff, step away from it. It's not doing you any favors right now. So the best path for you forward, we have the High Priestess in reverse, and let's see if we can clarify that, because usually the High Priestess is sort of all-knowing, right? She's divinely intuitive. She follows her intuition. And so we have the Page of Air in reverse. So with the Page of Air, the Page of Swords, this is the Watcher card, right? This is the Watcher card. And so it feels as though this is maybe a little bit of a caution, right? And Spirit is saying that it's time for you to listen to your intuition. Because if you sort of leap, if you sort of just jump, right? And don't take the time to sit quietly with yourself, there's a very good chance that you are going to ignore messages from your higher self, messages from your spirit squad. So I feel like Spirit is saying that now is the time for you to take a moment, right? Sleep on it, meditate, get your clarity, journal things out. This is not the time for you to jump. And I think that your intuition is telling you that it's not time for you to jump. But there seems to be this huge sense of wanting, this huge sense of disappointment that you want to fix. And Spirit is saying the only way to fix this is to listen to your higher self and sit still. because I almost feel like there are alarm bells going off in your head saying, yeah, you don't need this person. You don't need this person. Don't do anything. Don't call. Don't text. Don't do nothing. And if they come around, when they come around, don't entertain them. It's time to let them go. And so what we have for your potential outcome, your potential future outcome for this, we have the 7 of water, the 7 of cups. This is options. This is opportunity. This is you having a smorgasbord and being able to select which cup suits you best. This is you being able to sort of take account of what it is that you know you want, what it is that you deserve, what it is that you feel will serve you. And that's only going to come through sitting quietly and getting this clarity. And clarifying, we have the Ace of Fire or the Ace of Wands. This is a passionate new start. This is a wonderful new beginning that's coming in for you. So you're going to have options, Capricorn. You are going to have options, but only if you sort of resist this, you clear this out, you heal from this nasty, nasty situation, and give yourself time and space to figure out what it is that you truly want. So let's pull one last oracle card for you. See what final message Spirit has. We are not taking all of those cards, like 10 of them came out. We just need like 1 or 2. 1 or 2, please. Thank you. And we have Heart of God. So this is you, Capricorn. And Heart of God, this is someone who is forgiving. This is someone who's generous, but this is also someone who is just. And right now, it feels like when it comes to your heart space, you need to be just and fair towards you, because it feels like you've been holding on to this person, this situation for entirely too long, when there are wonderful things waiting for you. So you don't have to be mean. You don't have to be unkind. You just have to think more of yourself and more for yourself than you do with this towards this other person. That you can be kind and generous without sacrificing yourself for other people. There's no need for that. So just think about it, Capricorn. Just take a little bit of time for you to sort things out, to sort through your feelings, to envision and start manifesting what it is that you want, because baby, you got options. You got options and an exciting new beginning here. So do yourself a favor and start to explore them. Okay? So I'm going to leave it there for my singles, and let's jump over to the not so single Capricorns and see what's happening in their life. Hey, my not so single Capricorns. This reading might be for you if you are thinking about someone, casually dating, in a relationship, etc., etc., etc. So let's take a peek and see what energies are surrounding you guys right now in your dealings with this other person. What's going on with my not so single Sagittarius collective or Capricorn collective? Lord, why did I say Sagittarius? Okay, we have sweetheart, romance, infatuated, want you back, courting, a gentleman, a surprise, treating you well. Sorry. Okay. Let's see what else we got going for you. And what we have is full moon in Pisces, balanced spirituality and practicality. And let's pull one last card and see what we have. We have the bear. Okay. All right, Capricorns. So there is someone in your life. And I know you all are not going to want to hear this. This feels like a person that you have dealt with before that may have kind of mucked things up. Now, I'm not getting the sense, because I'm not feeling like a super, super heavy energy. So it doesn't feel like this is someone that did something sort of catastrophic. This doesn't feel like someone who you had dated previously and then found out that they were married, or that they like had a kid on the way, or that they were cheating, or anything like that. It almost feels like a very awkward energy where this person they didn't know how to act around you. Like they didn't, like you were too much, but like in a good way. It's almost like a situation where you have like, you know how you see in movies, the very nerdy guy in high school, and he's like in love with the head cheerleader and all of that good stuff. It almost feels as that's how they viewed you. And they just didn't know how to act. So it's like they tripped over their own feet. They misspoke. They said things that were awkward. And it was just kind of like, I don't think we're a good match. Like it just feels like this very cute sort of little awkward energy around them. And so what it feels like from this energy is that they're back. They might be coming back for you. Right? That they are pursuing, that they are being real stubborn, like you are what they want. And so it feels like they're sort of, I think now trying to find their balance between really, really wanting to know you better, really wanting to grow something, and not being a complete and total putz. Like that's what I'm feeling right now. That they are trying to keep their emotions in check while they sort of show you those tangibles, while they try and get their feet under them. But this is someone who, I gotta take a sip, y'all. This is someone who really, really likes you. So cute. Oh my God. All right. So looking at where you all are right now, in terms of your interaction, in terms of your relationship, we have call and we have the 6 of Cups in reverse. And it's so funny because I swear there was another earth sign who got this exact same combination of cards. So I don't know if you all are really talking that much right now. Capricorn, it feels as though there's a little bit of quiet between you two. And perhaps this person hasn't popped up just yet. But that's the energy that's kind of around. I don't think that you all are currently dating. I do believe that this person thinks of you very, very often. And you might think of them from time to time. I don't necessarily know that it's the same sort of energy where they think of you like, oh my God, oh, Capricorn was the best thing since sliced bread. And you might be looking at them like they were awkward as all hell. Like, I can't even, like, what was wrong with them? So I don't necessarily know that you all are if you happen to talk, it's super casual, it's super high level, it's nothing extended. But this energy is lurking around. So looking at the energy that you're bringing to this situation, we have the Messenger of Fire, which is the Knight of Wands in traditional tarot. So this is someone who is just, they have like this zest for life, right? You have this amazing personality that people are drawn to. It's exciting. Like you bring excitement wherever you go. It's like you are the life of the party. And I think that this person sees that in you. And this might be what attracts them to you so much, is that you just have this energy, this fire inside of you. And it's like, oh, how can I be a part of that? Like, I want that in my life, right? So the energy that this other person is bringing to the table, other than awkwardness and infatuation, what is this person bringing to the table? We have the 6 of Air, or the 6 of Swords in reverse. They are stuck. They are so stuck right now. I think that they're trying to figure out a path forward because you all aren't really talking. And it feels as though, again, with these cards, they want another chance. They're like, I didn't show you the best of me. I really want to show you they haven't moved on from you yet. The King of Air, quiet. They're not speaking up. They haven't said anything yet, but they are sitting there looking like, I can't give up on this. I got to give it one more chance. I got to give it one more shot. Now, the potential for a relationship between the two of you. Oh, we have two. We have the 8 of water, and we also have the 5 of fire. So, Capricorn, this person's not giving up. They're not going to give up for you. The 5 of fire, the 5 of wands, that's the card of defensiveness. Like, they fighting. They fighting for this. And with the 8 of water, that's the card of walking away. So I think that you're in a place where you're like, yeah, I'm good. We're not talking. There's really nothing here. I'm not particularly interested. You're like in a place of wanting to walk away. And they're in a place of like, I'm going to fight for you though. I'm going to fight for you, Capricorn. We have the bear. They're stubborn and sweetheart. They want to get to know you. So they're going to keep trying at some point. If they're quiet right now, they're going to step up at some point. They're going to step up. So what's your main takeaway from this? We have the 8 of earth. I think that right now, Capricorn, you're doing the right thing. You're living your life. You're enjoying yourself. You're having fun. You're not, don't put too much effort in this. I don't think you're the one who, sort of acted a fool in the beginning. And not for malicious reasons, but just because the other person just didn't know how to act. They didn't know how to handle it. There was no ill intent there. You were a lot. You were a lot for them, but in the very best way. So I think that Spirit is saying, yeah, you know what? You're doing the right thing. There's no need for you to lift a finger towards this person. If they want to show you who they are, then you can accept it or not, but there's nothing that you need to do. There's nothing that you need to do as far as this person goes. But understand that they're around, right? Understand that they're around. And they're not going to be giving up anytime soon. So the one card that, the final card in tarot for what it is that you need to know that you might not be aware of, we have the 9 of air in reverse, or the 9 of swords in reverse. So the 9 of swords upright is a card of stress, of restlessness, of worry. We have that here in the reverse. And so this for you is not anything to be stressed about. This is nothing that is going to require a ton of your time or attention or any effort or anything like that. But do understand that this person is going to continue trying, right? So we have the Star card and we also have the 10 of Cups in reverse. I do think that this person, as good as their intentions are, I don't think that this person is going to be your wish fulfillment, no matter how much they would like it to be. So if you want to entertain them and give them a second chance, that's fine. But I don't think that this is the person that's going to sort of make your romantic dreams come true. There is going to be wish fulfillment, but I don't think it's going to be with this person. I do think that this person's going to be a little bit of a distraction for a hot second, but once that's cleared out, you'll have the opportunity to move on to someone who's a little bit better suited to you, to someone who's a better match. So just sort of make sure that you don't let this irritate you, or we're not taking all of those cards, or, make you question your dreams or anything like that. This seems that the energy is a lot less to do with you and much more to do with the other person. So the last oracle card that we have out for you is Man of the Earth, Woman of the Sky. So I feel like this card is sort of an indicator on what it is that you need when it comes to your romantic life, where we have this person in your energetic space right now who's working on trying to sort of find their balance in controlling their emotions and giving you tangibles. This is telling you that, you know what, this is you needing someone, right, who is your sort of energetic counterpart, who you two balance each other out, that you two sort of complement each other, right? Where this man of the earth, this is someone who is grounded, this is someone who is stable. When I see this, it makes me think of the emperor, right? Someone who is abundant, who is strong, who is confident, who knows their path forward. They know how to move. They know how to operate. And then we have this woman of the sky. This is this wonderfully beautiful, airy energy, right? This to me is this feminine energy that embraces everything, that they have the world at their fingertips. And sometimes they can be a little bit floaty, they can be a little bit lofty, but then we have this counterpart that helps ground them. And in turn, this woman, this feminine energy, helps sort of elevate this man of the earth and keeps them from being too stale, too rigid. So I feel like Spirit is saying that there is a divine counterpart out there for you that complements the energy that you're bringing to the table, this fiery, lofty, excited, airy energy. It just might not be this person, but be prepared for them to come in because they love you. They really want a shot with you. I don't think it's the best combination, but just be prepared. Okay, Capricorn? So I'm going to leave it there for you. I hope that this was helpful and I hope that it resonated. If it did, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. But in the meanwhile, stay safe, stay healthy, and I am sending you all huge hugs.